If you are grossed out by bodily functions, forward it to the next. I'm gonna do the celery cleanse. I saw this thing on the internet and I thought maybe I should give it a shot. Day one. It's nowhere near as bad as I thought it would be. Some people really didn't like the taste. Is this gonna make my skin glow? Is this gonna make my bowels a lot better? Is it going to remove my wrinkles? It tastes like celery. I gotta say, I was so parched this morning. I was so thirsty. So this is a pleasure in a funny way. That's it for day one. Can we just talk about how much pulp actually came out of all of that celery? Wow. Because like none. Going to juice half of this along with what was left of the celery from yesterday. One thing I think I should let you know though is that I'm not going to make any drastic changes to the rest of my diet or my lifestyle to see if this actually does make a difference. My standard diet is, I think it's a fair balance of good and naughty foods. Good being that there's a good balance of proteins and carbs and fruit and veg, but I also do enjoy the wine and the beer and sometimes some cake. Oh, and my lifestyle. So sleep-wise, I get about 5 to 7 hours of sleep per night. I tend to sleep late and then get up early. And I exercise about, I'd say 3 to 4 times a week doing interval training. So that's my lifestyle and this is just an addition to it. All right, let's hop to it. Day 2. After one day of drinking celery juice, I have a better eyebrow. Just kidding, I applied eyebrows for you today because eyebrows are good. Okay, we're still in day 2. I just wanted to show you that I have prepared myself for further celery juice drinking. But first, I wanted to tell you a couple of things which I didn't think ahead of time, such as if I do stock up, where am I going to store it? We've got 2 fridges already. Even then, it's a little bit tight. I've so far spent $38 on this juice cleanse. Day 3, but look how much pulp came out today. I wonder why. Let's go. Gotta say, that was pretty refreshing. So thirsty waking up today, probably because I slept so long. But okay, day 3 done. Day 4 of the celery juice cleanse. Am I feeling any different since the other days? I want to say no because I'm very skeptical, but I also want to say that I've slept really well over the last 2 days. Last night, I actually managed to go to bed at 9:36. The night before that, I got 11 and a half hours of sleep. Like if I oversleep, which never happens, but if I have enough sleep, then there's a likelihood that I will sleep a lot less after, like maybe 5.5 to 6 hours. But today I slept like until 5, so 9:30 to 5, which is 7.5 hours. It's pretty good for me. Day 5, cheers. I've been awake since 3:30 a.m. How am I feeling so far? I feel good, but I don't know whether that's just because I'm sleeping more. Okay, I'm about to tell you something a little bit gross. A little bit, aka a lot gross. If you are grossed out by bodily functions, forward it to the next 30 seconds or so, or 1 minute. As you know, when I first started this, one of my key motivations is that my digestion is really not that great. And what I mean by that is that I often feel constipated. Although I'm not constipated because I can still go to the toilet, like I can still go, but I still feel like there is blockage there. And that's what I've been feeling leading up to this celery cleanse. Anyway, yesterday I had the celery juice and then I had the soy flat white, and I know that coffee is meant to help you go to the toilet anyway, but I drink coffee pretty much daily and I don't get that effect daily. But yesterday after I had the coffee, I could feel like I needed to go to the toilet maybe about 30 minutes after, and then when I went, are you ready for it? It was very liquidy, but then there were like it felt like, I don't know, this is a bit gross. It felt like 3 balls like came out. Yeah, that sounds really gross. Since then, I've not felt that blockage. I'm just sort of like feeling my stomach region. A lot of liquid came out, and yeah, like 3, it felt like balls came out, and then the rest was like liquid. It was like liquid, then a bit of ball, and ew. It was like liquid, then it was like and then liquid, and then and then liquid, and then and then I haven't felt that blockage since then. Sorry, that was really, really gross. But if we're doing this challenge for any nutritional purpose, which I think that's why I'm doing it, I would assume that is a benefit of what I've been doing. And the sleep, if that's connected at all in any way whatsoever, whether it's placebo, whether it's the actual juice itself, maybe I'm more hydrated. Let's see if anything else changes. Day 6. I'm watching a little bird play around behind the hedges. Is it a bird? Yeah. Today I didn't wake up super thirsty, so I got ready first, had the juice. I must say, my gut region is feeling so good because it's not clogged up. It kind of started with this, because when I started this, that gut situation was not in a good place. Like, I was uncomfortable and it just felt like there was blockage there. And yesterday was kind of the first day that I felt no blockage, and it felt good. Last night I slept at 10 p.m, which is again earlier than usual. It was a deep sleep. I didn't wake up to drink water, which I normally wake up at least once, but on average 2 or 3 times per night to drink water. I would like to continue this longer, except we're going overseas for almost 2 weeks this Sunday, so I'm gonna keep doing this juice cleanse until we leave. So my initial plan was to do this for 5 days and 7 days, but I might end up doing it for 10 days. To be honest with you, if we weren't traveling, I'd go 2 weeks, maybe even push it to a month, because for me, my biggest problem has been my digestion, and I'd really like to find out whether this is the thing that's making a difference, and whether I could keep this clear gut feeling, you know, consistent for the whole month without changing my diet too much. Last night we had a Greek salad, some lamb. I had a little bit of Turkish bread. I've also had a little bit of cheese, so I'm still eating normal. It's feeling good on the inside. Also, I think I'm coming up to my monthly cycle. You know what I mean, girls? I can feel it. I can feel it. I'd like to see whether it would impact that as well. All right, so that's day 6. Day 7. One of the most noticeable things is that I've had regular bowel movements since that thing that I told you. Today I actually went before I had the celery juice cleanse. Other very, very noticeable thing for me is that I have no bloating. Like, this is one of the most comfortable my gut has been in a very long time, consistently. For me, what tends to happen is that I'll be comfortable for 2 days and then blocked for 3 days, and then I'll go back to being comfortable. But through this whole experiment, first it started off uncomfortable, blocked. I was really irritated with how blocked I was because I could feel it and I just felt bloated. Time passed and then was finally able to remove the blockage. After that, I'm like no bloating. What surprises me the most is that, again, I've stuck to my standard diet. Like, I've not changed anything. So today's Thursday. I'm gonna go Friday, Saturday and Sunday. This is gonna be a 10-day juice cleanse. Ooh! Day 8 of celery juice cleanse. I've gone to get 2 more bunches of celery to last me the next 3 mornings. I wish I had taken measurements of my waist before I started this, because I'm pretty sure I'm feeling, and I can see my waist is like 0 bloating. And last night we had wine, we had a cheese board as an entree before dinner. By now I should be feeling a little bit clogged up and crap. I was able to go to the loo this morning. I slept 7.5 hours last night. I've got like 3 pimples, small ones, and I don't often get them. I'm due for my period. What happens is I tend to feel cramps before I'm due, and I get ridiculously, disgustingly bloated, like very, very uncomfortable. Most of my clothes start to feel tight because I get that bloated, but right now it's not bloated at all. I've spent about $59 on celery for the week. I'm totally loving it, and that's why I'm continuing. When I'm due for my period, I know already what's about to come, and it's huge discomfort, huge bloating, and I'm just super pleased that I'm not feeling that right now. That's for day 8. 2 more days. Day 9. I'm a little bit tired this morning, and that's because of my own doing. I went to bed at about maybe 11:30 at night last night because I was a little bit excited about our trip to Vietnam, and so I was on the internet searching for things to do, etc, etc. So that's my own fault. I woke up really thirsty, but yesterday I didn't drink very much water. Oh my god, last night I was just craving chocolate. So I had 4 Tim Tams, I had some green grapes, I had a handful of peanut M&Ms. What else did I have? I was a little bit naughty with my diet yesterday. I'm gonna go start packing for Vietnam. Day 10. We went to a 70th birthday party last night, had a few wines. How am I feeling? I'm feeling good. I was actually really looking forward to the juice this morning because I woke up extra thirsty and my ladies' days started this morning, so I was getting cramps, enough cramps to wake me up. We're flying today and I've got an extra glass of celery juice. I just wanted to finish the celery in the fridge. Considering how good it's made me feel, I want to drink as much of it as possible before we get on a flight. Oh my god, I've totally drank the Kool-Aid. I'm a total convert. Last night I was talking to someone who had also been doing the celery juice cleanse. She's on her 3rd month. She drinks it like 4 times a week. She says that it's reduced her anxiety. The thing was, before she even said that she was doing the celery juice cleanse, I was like, oh my god, your skin looks so good right now. You know when someone has like a sheen on their skin and it just looks so fresh? I was like, oh my god, your skin looks really good right now. And she's like, yeah, I've been doing the celery juice thing too. She's like, the benefits have been amazing. One of the best things for her that's happened is mental clarity, and her anxiety has reduced quite a lot. To sum up the whole experience, it's been a pleasant surprise. I don't know whether some of the things that I've experienced are a placebo, but at the end of the day, if it works, it works. And for me, you would have already heard through the videos, some of the things which really did affect me in a huge way, and for me that was my bloating. I've heard that it positively impacts PMS and even during the period, so when I come back I'm going to continue this and share more of the effects on my Instagram stories. Anyway, I hope you found this handy, and if you have any inkling that you want to try it, I reckon just go for it. That's how I started. I had seen all of the trends. I just thought, well, instead of just watching everyone do it and then hear their experience, why don't I just try it for myself? And that way I have my own experience. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do. This is the first time I've done a challenge. I normally do travel stories, flight attendant stories, because I used to be a flight attendant. We talk life, we talk travel, I do travel vlogs. If you don't already follow me on Instagram, hop to my Instagram. If you have already tried the celery juice cleanse, please tell me what was your experience, because the more people that I talk to, the more varied experiences and benefits I'm starting to hear. I'm really starting to believe that this is a bit of a miracle vegetable. Pop it in the comment section down below. Looking forward to hearing from you, and I'll see you in the next video. I almost forgot. Look what I started. How to grow celery, and I'm growing 4 of them. All I did was I popped them in water. The tallest one's got to be about 10 days old.